Hey guys, what's going on? Czar here, coming at you from the Project 1999 Blues server. Appreciate you clicking on the channel and checking me out, especially if I've never met you before. It's good to meet you. Some of you may be familiar with me from over on Twitch, where I've been live streaming the Project 1999 Green server for the last couple months. But I've been quiet the last couple weeks. So I've actually had a few folks reach out to me recently, just wondering, like, hey Czar, have you quit streaming, or did you you taking another break from EverQuest? And uh, answer is no to both of those. I'm probably playing more EverQuest than I've played in a long time, and still really enjoying it. Kind of found my love for the game again. As far as streaming on Twitch goes, I still plan to do that. Probably not as much as I used to stream. I was probably streaming 6 hours a day for a long time there. I made affiliate, which was really cool. Pretty proud of it. Um, but kind of put it on pause, just because honestly I just wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my characters. And there was kind of a running joke for probably a couple weeks there on the channel where folks would log in and no joke, I was probably playing a different alt. If not every single day, every other day, I was leveling something up, and really, I was trying to figure out what class I wanted to kind of take from zero to hero on the green server, right? So from level 1 to 60, who did I want to focus on and kind of showcase my adventures to? And so I just wasn't sure. So I kind of taken a couple weeks where I was leveling lots of different classes, and I was leveling them to around 10 or 15 just to check them out and see if that was one I wanted to stick with. And um, I kind of decided on a whim last night that why restrict myself to just one? What I've really enjoyed the last couple weeks is having the availability to just play lots of different alts who are all in different level ranges and in different parts of the world. So I thought, man, like that's what I'm having fun doing. I might as well just go for it and just do that. And then kind of sparked the idea of kind of documenting the progress of all of those characters and their adventures throughout the life of it. So kind of wanted to do a quick shout out because some of those ideas and were kind of inspired from some other YouTubers and streamers on Twitch. So I'll post their links below somewhere, but just really wanted to give a shout out to Super Bits and Bob, Cinecool, I think it's Pickin' P99. They all three of those have YouTube channels, have some great EverQuest content. Some of them I actually don't believe they even play on the P99 server anymore, but it doesn't matter. The videos have been awesome and have really inspired me to kind of do my own thing, where I want to kind of document the progress of my characters in a diary, if you will. Because it's really cool, nostalgia-wise, to always come back a couple years from now and rewatch these videos. So that's pretty cool. And then a big shout out also to Big Sips, who's on the Twitch platform. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I'll send a link out to his Twitch channel. Really super chill guy. Love watching him stream. I watch him nightly, and he basically streams P99 nightly, so definitely check them out. But yeah, I was kind of inspired by all of those folks who have some really cool P99, or I guess in general just EverQuest content. Kind of got me wanting to do a YouTube channel like this where I can kind of document my progress. So to start, I thought it would be cool to do kind of an account overview of what I'm working with on this account and what are my ideas and where I want to take these characters. So what I've done is I'm going to go through this entire list of characters and kind of talk about them. They are all freshly made as of this morning, level 1s. So each of these characters that I'm going to go over, all I've done is essentially pick the class, the religion, the stats, created it, and immediately camped out. They actually all still have their newbie letters. They all still have their book of Discord. So what I plan to do is whatever I feel like playing, I'll just log on to one of those characters and kind of document their journey in chapters through videos, and then upload them to YouTube and kind of have a playlist for each one of the characters, so I can always go back to and see the different chapters for those characters. The only exception to that is Kaizen here. So Kaizen is my level 54 cleric, human cleric, worshiper of Inaric, and he's got his epic, as you can see. So when I kind of decided that I wanted to do this challenge and come back to blue to do it, going through my different accounts, I didn't want to lose Kaizen, obviously, my cleric, so I deleted all the other characters that I had on this account except for Kaizen. And as far as kind of leveling Kaizen, he's not officially retired, but I do not have any plans right now in the immediate future to kind of continue his journey to 60. Later, maybe months from now, I do plan to come back to Kaizen, and I do plan to get him to 60, and I'll document that journey as well. But for now, he's just kind of here. So I wanted to keep him here because I do plan to take him here, take him to 60, and that's why I wanted to use his account. So just baseline-wise, he's here. We're not going to do too much with him, though. I'm specifically going to be focusing on 4 main characters for now, though. And these 4 characters will be a true zero to hero, where they're not going to be completely solo self-found. In fact, they won't be solo at all. I plan to group with these characters, but they'll be kind of semi self-found in that I plan to, as much as I can, do all the camps myself and get as much gear as I can by myself. I will not restrict myself to just camps, though. I will loot camps. I do plan to also do platinum camps, with the idea being that if I can't get an item myself, I will go to the tunnels and buy it if it's purchasable. Kind of same idea. That'll kind of be the worst case scenario, though, where I go to the tunnels. My real idea is, because I'll have multiple different characters to go camp things with, I'll pay myself back. So if one of my characters can go to a camp and they get a really cool item that one of my other characters can use, well, that character will be able to get it, but I will have to pay myself, and that I'll have to give that money to my other character at the market value for that item to get it. So that'll kind of be what I try to do, and then worst case scenario, go to the tunnel. But in terms of the characters I'm going to focus on for now, most of you are probably familiar with Ratguts over on green. He was my level, I think I got him to level 15. So Ratguts is my Inaric Shaman, so level 1. And what I plan to do is, when I actually enter these characters and begin their journey and recording that video, I'll kind of open up their stat sheet, show you all their equipment, show you where their stats are at, and kind of that baseline before I begin that journey. But for now, just going to go through this list and talk about it. Ultimately, I think I want Ratguts to kind of be my main character that I play on this account for the most part. I really like the idea of shamans. There's a lot of really cool expensive clickies out there. There's a lot of really cool expensive spells out there. Kind of that carrot on the stick to keep me wanting to play. But because Ratguts was the last character I just played on green, in fact, before I made the decision to come back to blue and do this challenge, I was actually playing Ratguts last night on green, and I just hit level 15. So having just gone through that 1 to 15 content on a Troll Shaman in that area, didn't really want to immediately start back on a Troll Shaman and go through that same exact content. So I think I'm going to put Ratguts kind of on the shelf for, maybe a couple weeks, and then I'll come back and start leveling him up. So Ratguts will definitely be one of the primary characters that I start leveling and doing a lot of videos for, but he won't be my first, just because I'm going to take a small little break off of that part of the world. So instead, what I'll probably be focusing on is Czar. So Czar will be my human magician, and for the most part, he will be a lawful good type character. Czar is agnostic, and he will start in Kinos. So this will probably be the character I really start making videos with and progressing with and showcasing their journey. And then I'll go back over to Ratguts and start leveling him. And Ratguts, well, I forgot to mention, he'll be more of a chaotic evil. I do plan to roleplay in Say with Ratguts. So some of the characters I'll actually roleplay a little bit with. Ratguts is one of them. Roleplay with him and Say a lot, and he's more of a chaotic neutral type character. Czar, I probably won't roleplay with too much, but he will be a lawful good type character. Um, then I plan to probably start leveling Nock. So Nock will be my druid. Um, Also, don't plan to roleplay with him too much, but he again will also be a lawful good type character, following Tunair, of course. And then to wrap it up, we will probably level up Skull. So this will be my chaotic, evil Ixar, starting over in Khazak's Duel and worshiping Khazak's Duel and starting over in Catalyst. So those four characters, Skull, Zar, Ratguts, and Nock. These will be my true no twink characters. So I will not be twinking these characters at all. I will not accept money. I will not accept equipment from anyone. These will be straight up. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to adventure and I'm going to document everything I do with them. Right. Same idea though. I'm not going to restrict myself. These four characters can go to the tunnel and buy things, but the idea will be if I can buy them from myself first, I will. So those will be my four non-twinks that I kind of take from 1 to 60, 0 to hero, and document along the way. Then we're going to go into the actual twink characters. The one I actually plan to just twink out and just have fun with and document those as well. So we'll be starting that probably with Jago. He will be my monk. Jago will also be more of a lawful good type character. He is agnostic, starting over in Kinos. And then I will definitely probably also move to KZ. So KZ will be he's a chaotic good type character. He will be my rogue that I'm going to also twink out, worshipping Bristlebane, the King of Thieves, and starting over in Rivervale. And then the last one will be Deacon. Now, Deacon will be my lawful good. He's a dwarf paladin starting over in Caledon. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to twink him out yet or not. I'm kind of leaning towards him being one of my twink characters, but I really haven't fully decided yet. He'll probably be one of the last characters I focus on before I kind of go back to Kaizen. But Deacon for now, Jago, and let's see here, KZ. These will be my three, more than likely my twink characters that I kind of go all out on. Again, Nock, Ratguts, Skull, and Zar will be my 0 to hero that I take and document along the way. And then, of course, we have Kaizen, who I'll kind of follow up with and probably in the future get him to 60 and kind of showcase what he has. So, kind of the next couple videos will be me jumping around a little bit. Again, I'm going to have playlists for each one of these characters, kind of starting from one and showcasing their journey and what I do with them. We'll probably be starting with Zar, so this will probably be the first video series that I start, quickly followed up by Ratguts, and then it's just going to kind of be a free-for-all. Whatever I'm in the mood to play at that time, I'm going to jump over and play it. With that said, Deacon, Jago, KZ, understanding that these are going to be my twink characters, I'm not going to stop that. That doesn't mean I'm not going to play them early and not twink them, right? So if one day, obviously I've deleted all these characters, they start at 1. It's going to take me a while to get to the point where I can twink other characters. But if one day, if I'm feeling in the mood to kind of start playing my rogue or my monk or my paladin, I'm going to play them. They don't have to be twinked for me to start having fun with them and documenting some of that stuff. So you may see some of those video series start before they're twinked, but the idea will be that eventually, hopefully, they'll be twinked out. So really quick video. Again, just wanted to do a quick showcase of the account, go through all those characters and what I plan to do moving forward. Again, thanks for checking me out. Look for the Zara video coming out soon, and see you here as well as back on Twitch when I'm over there. So appreciate you guys checking me out, and we'll see you next time on Zara. All right, have a good one.